Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. We're going to be looking at all the games that's going on today. We're going to be looking at the players that's playing in them and see how we can put your money in your pocket and profit. All right. Now, look, this is how the show goes. I come up with my player props. I head on over to the sports chat betting place betting tools and I see if they're with me or against me. If they're with me, they're either hitting out at 60% clip, 80% clip to 100% clip. And if they're against me, they're just against me. All right, man, we got some football to talk about today. We also got some MLB on this shopping list. So let's go ahead and go over them all. But before we do, let me know what you're going to be shopping for today, man. Who's your best team to win? And hey, what's your two-team parlay to get paid? Let us know your top play in the comments below. Go ahead, type it up. And while you're doing that, hit that like button for me one time, man. Over here at Pick Dawgz, we're the biggest MMA betting community online. Most viewed, most subscriptions. Only thing we ask you to do is just like the like button. Even if you don't like us, it's cool. Hit the like button. All right, first game of the day. Who we going to be talking about in this one? We're going to be talking about the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I like Darius Slayton to go over 2.5 receptions. When it comes down to it, he's been having that chemistry now with Daniel Jones for the last 2 years. He's been the one that's been suiting up and, playing out through these games. Shepard always got hurt, and other receivers, are just getting onto the team like Darren Waller at tight end position. Last game out, he had 3 receptions and 6 targets. We're taking Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions. That's player prop number 1. Player prop number 2. Darren Waller, over 4.5 receptions. All right, Daniel Jones' new target out there. And him, I think he's actually one of their best weapons out there on the field besides Saquon Barkley. Last game out, I really like his targets. He was getting 8 targets and completed 6 of them. I really like him to go over 4.5 receptions. That's player prop number 2. Player prop number 3. Staying on the same team, Isaiah Hodgins. Over 2.5 receptions, okay? When it comes down to it, he's one of those guys that could go out there real quick in the quick slots route and get those balls, kind of like a Deshaun Jackson out there. So we're going to be taking Isaiah Hodgins to go over 2.5 receptions. Last week out, 4 receptions with 5 targets. Pretty efficient. All right, player prop number 4. Let's go on over to the other side. San Francisco 49ers. Deebo Samuel, over 4.5 receptions, man. I guess now they're going to start using him as a receiver again, as they should. You seen with Brandon Ayuk out there with Brock Purdy. He's the number 1 receiver, but he looks like he's a little bit banged up and questionable. When it's going to be like that, you're going to see Deebo Samuel get those balls. Plus, Ayuk can't do it all. So let's go ahead and take Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions. The Giants defense and secondary, nobody's back there to defend, so should be able to get that. Player prop number 5. Give me Christian McCaffrey. Anytime touchdown, man. When it comes down to it, I've been giving this out now. 2 weeks, we're 2-0 on it. And, yeah, man, I think we're going to be able to hit this prop, I think, 15 games out of the 17 weeks that we get. The only thing is that the bookies and the odd makers are starting to come along with this. So it's going to be juice. It's going to be chalk. But we're going to lay that price to pay, and we're going to take Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. Player prop number 6. Daniel Jones, over 37 rushing yards, man. When it comes down to it, he's the type of mobile quarterback that's going to be able to extend those drives when he needs to. And not just when he needs to, but when he has to. Because he doesn't have those plethora of receivers who are playmakers who can make a difference out there. So what does he do? If the pressure's breaking down, he's going to tuck the ball and run. He's pretty quick. He's pretty fast. I like him on the run as a mobile quarterback. I'm taking Daniel Jones over 37 rushing yards. And also, I think he can get an anytime touchdown by rushing it in. It's going to be plus money. Sprinkle on that. All right. Last player prop to get you on top. Well, let's go on over to the diamond. Baseball. Atlanta Braves. And who are we going to be looking at? Max Fried. Over 5.5 Ks. Actually, this is at 5 Ks right now. So, when it comes out to it, man, he's always around this average. So, if it was anything higher, I wouldn't be taking it. But in games that he's pitching, average, good or not, he's always around 5Ks. I think today we're going to be able to get it. I think we're taking on the Washington Nationals in this one. So let's go ahead and take Max Fried over 5Ks. Now look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, my college football bets, my MLB bets, my UFC bets, head on over to the site at PickDawgz, man, and team me up with your 2-for-1 capper specials out there. You can't go wrong. UFC's right around the corner. In 3 days, we got college football, and we got NFL, and we got baseball. So go ahead and see what you guys like on there. Now it's time for the recap time. We're taking Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions. Waller over 4.5 receptions. Hodgson over 2.5 receptions. Samuel over 4.5 receptions. CMC, anytime touchdown. Daniel Jones, 37 rushing yards. Max Fried, over 5Ks. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch.